Now, Israel, wake up. It's me, your brother, Mikhael Massa, and I want to show you great things today. So, open your ears and look at that, what I want to show you. It's deep, but it's very easy. So, I think you will understand everything very fast. Now, let's go to my page. This is my page, right? And if you can see here, you can see something. All 12 tribes of Israel were black. Can you see that? All 12 tribes of Israel were black. Now, I don't want to fight anyone outside there, but I want to show you these things because you should know where Israel is and who your people are. So these things will open your eyes and will bring you back to the land where you come from. Now, why is it so important to know those things? It is important because if you know the prophetic words of the ancient prophets, so you cannot be deceived again, not by your fathers, by your friends, not by your women, not by anyone. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it is very important to know the prophetic things. Now, today we will learn. Today we will learn that the Americans today in America, the Afro-Americans, they forgot a lot of things if they say they come from the Middle East. Because Israel is not in the Middle East, and I will prove it to you today. And this so-called Israel in the Middle East is the man-made Israel. The Bible speaks of two Israels. You need to know that the Bible speaks of two different kinds of Israels. There is the Israel of the Amorites and the Israel of the Jebusites. Now, you have to know that. I want to explain you some things. If we're talking about Israel, everybody will know and tell you, oh, Israel. Okay, it has to be Israel. It has to be Jews. Israel, tell me things about Jews. Yes, and it's correct. But if you go to Jews and you go to the translations in Hebrew, you will get Yahudi. And what means Yahudi? Yahudi or Judah means someone who lived in Judah, right? Like a Judean is someone who lived there. Now, you should know that if we go to the book of let us enter the Bible first, right? Because it's very deep, and I want you to show these things because the time has come. Yeah, let's go to Numbers. Numbers 34 and 1. It says, let's go to the English one now, King James. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, command the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall into you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan with the coast of thereof. Brothers and sisters, this is a big thing what we read here now. You know what this means? There is no land of Israel. You know what I'm saying? There is only a man-made land of Israel. The land, the promised land, is the land of Canaan, the land of the Hamites. Okay? This is the promised land that the Most High gave the Israelites. There is no land of Israel. You should know something. Israel was the man-made Israel today that Constantine made was taken by the Muslims 637 by Al-Malik. Al-Malik took it 637. Then after that, the Crusade took it from them. Then we had on 1517 Ottoman took. Then 1917 the England, so the English people took this Israel and said, this is the Israel of the Bible. Do you get me, brothers and sisters? Can you follow me? There is no Israel such you can learn land of Israel. There is no land of Israel. Israel is a people. Again, Israel is a people. Okay? Israel is a people. It came from Yakobo. Yakobo, Jacob. And if you go back, you will get Bayituel or Bayituela, Bantu. So, what means that? All people will be confused now. All these things that I told you now means what? What do you think? All the things that I told you now means that you should come from one of the tribes of Africa if you want to be an Hebrew Israelite. Because Judah, it will be found in Africa. Judah is everywhere in the maps in Africa. I want to show you that real quick in one of the teachings of one woman that I found it very nice that she speaks of and showed some small truth, and she found out this map right here. Let me show you this map very quick. Can you see that? Yehuda. So Jew in the Hebrew names, they call it Yehuda. So Yehuda is in the land of the so-called Africans today. So it's in the Congo, right? Even the scriptures, my brothers and sisters, watch these. Even the scriptures shows us. If I go now to, let me show you that real quick. Again, King James and 2 Kings 8:21. Now we have here. So Joram went over Zaire and all the chariots with him, and he rose by night and smote the Edomites, which compassed him about, and the captains of the chariots, and the people fled into their tents. Now, brothers and sisters, is very easy to explain. Very easy to explain. Congo, the capital of Congo is Zaire. Now, if you read more, now you will read something like that. Let me show you that real quick. Yet Edom revolved from under the hand of Judah into this day. Then now you should know that these people from Zaire and Joram, they are the people from Judah, and Judah is there, like I told you before, and you showed that as you could see that in the map in Africa. In Africa. In This is not everything that I want to show you. I will have to go deeper inside it so that you can understand. Now, if we think about Judah, we have to know first of all, Judah is not in the Middle East, because if you ask those people in the Middle East, they will tell you something like, yeah, we are the Jews. We are the Jews from the Bible. But if you ask them and tell them, hey, how can you be the Jews from the Bible? And where are the other 12 tribes or the 11 tribes? They have no answer for that. This means they cannot be the Jews from the Bible. And we can read, everybody of us can read in the Revelation. Revelation shows us that the 12 tribes are destroyed, right? Because they were coming back, 144,000, right? So this means the 144,000 are destroyed and they should come back together, right? And where are they? Where are they, my brothers and sisters? So I want only to show you that things because a lot of Hebrew Israelite brothers outside think they should go back to the Middle East, and they think the Middle East is the real uh, Jerusalem, and they think the Mount Zion is there in the Middle East. There is no Mount Zion in the Middle East, okay? And there is no Jerusalem in the Middle East, okay? And this is that what I want to show you here. Now, watch this. This is a man. Uh, this is a man. He himself is. The name of him is Guillaume de Lisly. Now you can see better. The name is Guillaume de Lisly. Now, below the Bantu had 12 kingdoms from Central up to South Africa, or Southern as the 12 tribes of Israel. Read James, whose name was Yakuba, which comes from the Congo verb kuba, hit hardened string in your Bible, James 1 and 1, Yakuba, servant of Hay, Yabe. And Yabe is like Nzambi, okay? It's like Nzambi. Don't forget that word, okay? Because it is in the Bible. This Nzambi is in the Bible. I will post it right now, this Nzambi, where it is, okay? It's very important to me to show you that because it's deep. Now we are going forward. What is here? Exodus 39 and 14. There were 12 stones, one for each of the name of the sons of Israel. Isolele, right? In our language. Each engraved like a seal with the name of one of the 12 tribes. These 12 tribes were under the control of the royal and Davidic family of the Tequats known as Batequam and the Zaba Lembas priests of the tribes of Merari, which become Mulari, Balari, the Makoko. But what do the words Makoko and ancients, which you see on the medieval Yesud map, mean? Makoko, I will give you the Bantu prefix, expresses plurality bana in the singular from is the kondi, in the plural it is makondi. We find this prefix ma in the Hebrew word maleki, which is transferred as messenger or angel, but which means Maleki brothers. Read Revelation 12 and 10. It's like Malachi himself, the name is from Maleki. Okay, it means brothers in our language. Okay, you got it. Then I heard a loud voice in heaven says, now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom to our God and the authority of his Christ. For the accuser of our brothers, also Maleki, who accused them before our Zambi day and night, as Yobo's real name was Yumbe, and etc. Okay, you can read all these things. It's like Malachi, but the suffix koko or koko derived from the Congo word nkaka. Nkaka means the ancestors. I'm here, brothers and sisters. It's very important for you because this is it. Now, the word nkaka betrays who are the true Jews of the Bible. This word is a mystery. It comes from the ancient Hebrew word, the Kikongo, the word nkakak. You can see it here in the Bible dictionary, or you will find it. The final consonant, generally with few exceptions, is voiceless. Sonkaka, nkaka. We say it like this in Congo language, means the elders, governor in Hebrew. Okay? Some Bakongo say koko. Bakoko nangai, or koko. Then Galas also say koko. So, my koko means the ancestors or the governors, the nkaka. Take note, it is not a coincidence. It is the same word in biblical Hebrew as for the Bakongos in the kakak. Now, I'm not finished. Don't be mistaken. Now, don't be mistaken. Israel of the Bible are the Bantu. These people have always been under the control of the Bankakas, the elders, since Massa, who is Moses, the lawgiver. Read Numbers 11, 16 to 24, up to Isaiah. Read now. And they were legislators, feared of the people, for they had mystical powers. Read Matthew 15 and 2. Right up to their refuge in Africa, the elders, the Bankakas, Bakoko, Makoko, controlled the people. Examine the medieval Jesuit maps below the Makoko, on which the 12 kingdoms depends. Why I show you all these things? Yeah, you know the things about the 12 stars, the 12 tribes. Huh? Why these people in Israel today, Revelation 2 and 9, Revelation 3 and 9, the people says that they are not the true Israelite from the Bible. This means the true Israel cannot be there, right? Because now we learned that Yehudi means Jew, right? Now, look at this man's map. Rayam du Makoko. Can you see that? 12 tribes. Here. Du Makoko. The ancients. These people was fighting Christ. Can you see that? Now, if you see this, you will understand very fast. Very, very fast. Let me go to the let me go to my other Mikhael Massa page, and let me find this picture, because I have a lot of picture, because this comes now that I should show you this picture too. Let me show you this picture. My name is Mikhael Massa. I came from Germany, and I am born in Angola, and I am a true Jew, because a true Jew must come again from Africa, from one of the tribes like Cameroon, or Congo, Angola, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Uganda, Nigeria, South Africa, and some of other tribes are mixed. So this means you can have some Bantus from Somalia, you can have some people in Ethiopia and things like that. That's why Zephaniah 3 and 10 says, from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, they are my people. But I come to that later. I come to that later to show you very soon where Israel really is. And easily, I will show you that to you. I will prove it very easy to prove that. So now, let me show you that. It's one of my first things that I has posted, I guess, long time ago, and I hope I will find it now. So, now here is it. Now in this map right here, yeah, like we read before in 2 Kings 8:21, we could read that Zaire, yeah, Zaire in the Bible, we could read it very clear. And nobody can say, no, it is not inside there and stuff. But now look at this. We have here Mani Congo. Can you see that? Can you see this Mani Congo? Now, we have Mani Congo, we have Zaire, and now I want to show you something. We are going back to the Bible, and you see, these people, you should come. I say it again. You should come from Africa if you want to be a Hebrew Israelite. And that's why the Hebrew Israelite will not go back to the Middle East. They should go back to Africa, where is Wakanda, because there is all gold, there is all animals, there is all rivers, there is all everything. Everything. The Most High is living there in Zion. He's living in Africa, where the poorest people is. He's not living you will see that. I will prove it to you easily. Now, watch this. It's shocked. It's for many prophets outside there, they will say, no, it can't be. I fall from heaven to my slave ship, and the white people beat me up. And later, I understand that I am a Hebrew Israelite. But I know I should come from the Middle East, and blah, 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 blah. But their fathers will tell them we came from Africa. They will tell them directly, we came from Africa. Now, we are going to Isaiah 65 and 11. I know why the Americans hate Africa so much, because the white people separated us. The white people separated us. But we will never rebuild Israel, because the white people will build it for us. They will work for us. And I will show you that here in this film. So if the American don't take their hard-naked hearts, if they don't change it, they should change it. So this will be like this, that the American will bring the intelligence of them that they learned from the strange land back to Israel. Okay? Only the good ones of them. And the Israelites in Africa, they will show them the spirituality. This is the truth. This is the thing that will happen. Now, we could see many the Congo was there, right? But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drinks unto the number. Okay, this is the problem of the Bibles. We should give you, this is the King James Bible. Yeah, so that only to show you that the King James Bible also is not a perfect Bible. Because many people think so. Oh yeah, the King James. Only the King James Bible have everything inside them. Not really. Not really. There are many translations, brothers and sisters. We should open our eyes. Now, let me check where I can find the verse, because I cannot see. Because if I go now to the German, I will see it directly. Let me write the name here and check if they will find it. But this verse has to be there. It should be there. Check again. King James song distance. No. Where are you? Okay. I go to the German Bible only to show you that thing that I wanted to show you. It's Isaiah 65 and 11. Now, the two, we have to look for that verse. Now, it's very important. I have to show you that. It's like if you're searching for giraffe in the Bible. If you're searching for giraffe in the Bible, you will not find. Oh, here is it now. Jad and many. See that? Many. He says, why you are giving why you're serving two gods? Yeah, it's like these people were serving two gods. Our people, the Judeans and the Israelites. Now the many and the God of hosts. This is the verse that I wanted to show you. That's why I showed you. That's why I showed you that picture before. Okay, that picture right here. Many the Congo. You see that? Now, we don't want to stick here because I have a lot of things to prove, a lot of big things. That's why I have to push now a little this lesson. Let's go. We are going to Deuteronomy. Okay, we're going to Deuteronomy. Watch this. Deuteronomy 31 and 16 to 17. And the Lord said unto Moses or Massa, behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go roaring after the gods of the strangers of the land, without they go to be among them, and will forsake me and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall befall them. So they will say in that day, are not these evils comes into us because our God is not among us? Now, Deuteronomy 28, right? It's very deep, I know. Deuteronomy 28, we are going to we're going to 36. Watch this, because the Americans say, ooh, the Africans saw those, right? The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, thou shalt set over thee into a nation which neither thou or thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone. So our kings our kings and the Bakoko, the ancients, was not listening what the Most High words is and the prophets. Then, after not listening, and the people and the Israelites, all of us, so all of us Bantu tribes and some Nilotic tribes and some other tribes from Africa, we was not listening to the Most High's words. And what happened to us? We and our kings went to slavery. Some of us went to slavery and some of us stayed in Africa. Okay? Brothers and sisters, this is deep, I know. And a lot of people, they don't even want to listen so far. If they're listening little of that, they say, no, it's too much. I can't believe that. I don't want, and bye-bye. But this is a bad spirit. This can't be a good spirit. This can't be the spirit of Yah, my friends. So the spirit of Yah says, go and look if this is the truth or not. Now, let's test. Let's see. I'm looking for one verse is very important. Let me check in my Bible. Now, let's go to Ezekiel 6:8. Yet will I leave a remnant, that he may have some that shall escape the sword among the nations, when he shall be scattered through the countries. You people should know something. They took the kings, they took the people. It was like the Second World War. They took the people who knows how to work with stones, with gold, irons. They took the strong people and they let the cattle keeper there. They let the people there they wasn't so strong. The rest of the people, they bring them into the ships, you know what I'm saying, and bring them out of Israel. You know, they bring them out of Israel. Israel is in Africa. I will prove it to you now, today. Now, look, we're going to Luke IS 24:21. Excuse me, 21:24. And it shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led into captivity into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentile, until the times of the Gentile will be fulfilled. Now, you should think, that this verse here is talks about the Israel above. But this is not the truth. It is Africa. It talks about Africa. Bible is sometimes telling something and has two meanings. It's like if someone says, where is Babylon? I always has to laugh. The Jamaican, the Rastafaris is singing always about Babylon. They knew better where Babylon is than the Hebrews. Babylon is not only one Babylon. Babylon is a general name for all Babylons. This means the white man's ruling. This means the Edomites and the people of Japhet. This is all of these people, like Rome, America, the Arabs, all this is Babylon. Babylon is not only one area. The same as these words. And if you understand these words and you remove it, because these people went into the hills, and the Moses said, it said, flee into the mountains and go apart. Where did this happen? In Africa. And still this day, yeah, this means still this day, yeah, the children of Israel are lost. Now, Jew means the holy people. This means Jew means like the people of God. This means Jew. So the people of God are lost. They don't know anymore who they are. And they thinking they have to go back to the Middle East. But look at this. There is only one people on this earth that was slaves, that were Africans. Now look at this. I want to show that. It's very important for me that you understand some things of that, because one day people will laugh at you if you start to say, yeah, Israel is in the Middle East. Yeah, they will laugh at you. And if you're thinking you will go into the Middle East and you can establish there and there is Israel, this is the wrong way to know things. Now, who are the Canaanites? But first, you should know that Israel is mixed with the Canaanites. The Most High told Massa, go in the land of Canaan, not in the land of Israel. There is no land of Israel. Israel is a people. Okay? Now, a mixture, Israel and Canaan. There is no Israel and Israel. Israel and Canaan. And Canaan are what? He is a child of a Hamite. Okay? So you cannot. It's like the history from we are going to that soon. Look at this. Judges 3, 5, and 6 says that Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, and they took their daughters to be their wives and gave their daughters to their sons and served their might ones. This kind of mixture can make the two become one. And since they were all black. Do you get it? Now, the Canaanite came from the first son of Ham, and these are Sidon, Hittite, Jebusi, Amorite. Can you see that? There was always mixed. Do you get it? This is the truth. This is the truth. Can you see that? Now, what I want to show you is you has to be one of these people right here from Congo, Angola, Nigeria, Cameroon, Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, and not really. These are the areas where we went out from. You should be one of these people right here. Don't forget. Wait. This was a lot. I want to show you something. Now. No, here. 1 second. 1 second. Here. So the Nilotic people, yeah, and the Hamites and the Bantus, these are the Semitic people, okay? Don't forget. But you should be, yeah, one of the people from Ghana, Nigeria, Sudan, yeah, Ghana, yeah, Chad, South Africa, Congo, you know, and some other countries there which likely prove through Hebrew. If you were Iraq, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, enslaved to Europe, Caribbean islands, America, Brazil, and Portugal, then you are likely a Hebrew. But like I told you, you should be an African first if you want to be a Hebrew. And you should come from one of these coasts: Ivory Coast, Ghana, Liberia, Guinea, Bissau, Senegal, Gambia. And you can see the percentage, yeah, how many people went from where. And the most people went from there, that place, that area that I showed you, Congo and Angola. Can you see that? Now, I wanted only to see you that. Now I want to show you. Yeah. Now I want to show you the prophecies. I think I will prove here in this video only. I want to prove in this video only the people, yeah, the true Jews, who they are. This is better, and I will make another video to show you who are where Israel really is. Now, I want to show you the true Jews, who they are. Let's read a little more. Now, there are two main families in Africa, Ham and Shem. Shem and Ham are both African by land mass. It was always like this. You know the history of Massa, of Moses. You know the history of Joseph. You know the history of Christ. Everybody know the Hamites were black. Everybody has to know that the Shemites were black, and even Japheth, but he changed his color. Now we have to know that if these people were black, they has one land mass. That's why the Most High say, even my land mass of Edom, we will take it back. Now we are going forward. Shem and Ham are both black, brown, light, dark brown skinned. Not all blacks are Hebrews, but the Bantu and Nilotics are, which means Bantu and Nilotic are people, Negroids. The race of African corresponds to Hamitic tribes who converted an exclusive plot of landmass given to them by their ancestors. However, since both Shem, Ham, and Japheth have shared this common African landmass since the flood, and since Noah, Enoch, and fathering patriarchs have walked and lived into Africa before the flood, before was an African Ham and Shem, then it correct to call them Africans in the sense of landmass and not race. To identify people, you have to be able to understand the migrations and regions these people came from. What family do the Negroes belong to? Answer is Bantu and Nilotic people. The Nilotic people, Negroes people, are the progenitor of the Bantu Negroes. The Bantu is an admixture of Asiatic fraction. The Bantu are Nilotic people, suffered slavery. The word Bantu is derived from Hebrew word Bayitu Ella, and this also is in the Bible. Okay, so like I told you, we have Bayitu Ella, we have Hebrews, what they call those like Negroes, is like Hebrew, the same thing. Then after that, we have Jew, what comes from Judah, yeah, and this is it. If this Judah means Yahudi, and Yahudi, this is a land, and this land is in Congo, brothers and sisters. I will prove it soon. Soon I will prove something that you never thought I can prove it. Therefore, the Israelites are Negro people, and not any other race which is not connected to Abraham. The original Arabs were mostly black races, and Yoktan is the real progenitor of Arabs. They are dark-skinned whom rarely shows on TV today. Now, the original Arabs were both Negro Hebrew and African Ethiopians. This means that the descendants of the pharaohs of Egypt are in Africa among different tribes. This means Edom or Esau is a Negro and Ishmael is also a Negro. Now, the sons of Abraham by Keturah, whom he sent to the country far east away from Isaac, are also Negroes. Now, brothers and sisters, why you people think that the Most High will separate? Because now we are going to the time that some prophecies will be fulfilled. Yeah, because the Most High said it that it will be fulfilled, and nobody can break it. What the Most High said, it will be like this, like it is. If we read, let us read this verse first before we are going to. I'm going to show you all kind of lands from Africa in the Bible and all kind of villages, and I will prove and show you all kind of people from the Bible inside the Bible. Now, first we are going to this verse right here. It's Isaiah 45. Isaiah 45. We are starting to 14. Yes, 14 is okay. Let's read. Thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt, the merchandise of Ethiopia, and of the Sabaeans means stature should come over thee, and they should be thine. They shall come after thee in chains. They shall come over thee, and they shall fall down into thee. They shall make supplications into thee, saying, surely God is in thee, and there is no one else. There is no God. What I want to tell you is the Israelite went out from Africa with the Hamites. A lot of Hamites went out with the Israelites to slavery. And some will be shocked and tell, no, we are not mixed with the Hamites. This can't be, etc. It's the truth. We cannot say it's not like this. Yeah. And what happened? We will. I like it to say this. Now, you should know that these Hamites will serve. They will serve. This means the Hamites we took their lands. We took their lands because today we live in the land of the Hamites. We took it from them. Yeah, and the most I want to change the things, but I told you there is a mixture between the Hamites and the Israelites, and because of our things that we done wrong, today everybody can make it into the kingdom if he really repents. This means even the Israelites should repent and be washed with water and ghost. Yeah, and this is the problem right here. It's about every kind of human outside there and his heart. If the Most High wrote his name into the book, and this is the thing that is deep inside the world. Yes, the Israelites stays the Israelites, and all the others have to serve him. But it's not every Israelite will make it into the kingdom. You know? Now, you should know that the kingdom is in Africa. But I will make a second movie. Now I want to show you this thing. The best things come on the last. I think I quit here and I will make a new movie.